Hi friends, good morning. Today let us discuss the second one from conic section, that is ellipse. Let us discuss ellipse. Friends, there are two definitions for ellipse. In terms of eccentricity, there is one definition, and in terms of locus of the point, that is another definition. In parabola, what we discussed, see, this is a fixed line directrix, this is a fixed point focus, and the locus of a point which is equidistant from focus and the line directrix. Say the point is P, focus is S, this is M. I am talking about parabola, friends. Locus of a point which moves such that the distance between focus and the point, that is SP is equal to the distance between the point and the line, perpendicular distance from the point to the line directrix. That is SP is equal to PM. That is parabola definition. And this ratio, that is SP by PM is equal to 1. This ratio, SP by PM, this ratio is called eccentricity. If that eccentricity is equal to 1, if that eccentricity is SP by PM, the ratio of the distance, the ratio of these two distances is called eccentricity, that is SP by PM, that is denoted by E, SP by PM. If that eccentricity is equal to 1, then the curve is parabola. If that eccentricity is less than 1, that is this ratio SP by PM is less than 1, then the curve is called ellipse. That is SP by PM is equal to E. This E less than 1. That is greater than 0 and less than 1. The eccentricity value lies between 0 and 1. Obviously it is greater than 0 and it must be less than 1. So 0 less than E less than 1 is that curve indicates ellipse. If eccentricity is equal to 1, then that curve indicates parabola. If eccentricity is greater than 1, then that indicates hyperbola. That is what we are going to discuss after 2-3 videos. Okay friends, this is one definition in terms of eccentricity. And in terms of locus, this is the definition of, I am not going much about the definition because all of you are aware of the definition and all those things which are going to. I shall just briefly discuss all those things. So, locus of a point which moves in such a way in such a way that the distances from this point to these 2 points, sum of these 2 points. I'm sorry, tell you once again. The point moves in such a way, that sum of these two distances, say this is point is P, this is S, this is S dash, PS plus P dash is constant. If you take any point on the curve, so this point moves in such a way, any point on this curve moves in such a way that sum of the distances from P to S and S1 S dash are equal. That is PS plus P dash is a constant. PS plus P dash is a constant. In such a way, the points move on this curve. So the set of those points which move in such a way that PS plus P dash is a constant, that curve is called ellipse. These two points are called foci. This is one focus. This ellipse will have two foci. This is first focus. This is the second focus. And this is called center. Here I am taking origin as the center. These two points are vertices. And these are the lines of directrix. So if E is the eccentricity, then the coordinates of S, AE comma 0. This is minus AE comma 0. So the distance between two foci is equal to 2AE. This is AE. So the distance between two foci is 2AE. And this vertex is called A0. This vertex is called minus A comma 0. And the line equation of the directrix, there in parabola x is equal to A, this is x is equal to minus A. Here x is equal to A by E. Is the directrix equation, and this directrix equation is equal to x is equal to minus A by E. And what else? Latus rectum. See the line perpendicular to this is axis of the parabola. So this is the latus rectum passing through focus and perpendicular to axis or parallel to directrix. This length is called latus rectum. In the same way, here this length is also called latus rectum. The coordinates of these points, minus AE comma B square by A, and the same way here AE comma B square by A, coordinates of this point. And now the length of the latus rectum, this is B square by A and this is B square by A, 2B square by A. Length of latus rectum is equal to 2B square by A. And in terms of E, b square is equal to a square into 1 minus e square. B square is equal to a square into 1 minus e square. It implies 1 minus e square is equal to b square by a square. It again implies e square is equal to 1 minus b square. 1 minus b square by a square. E is equal to root of 1 minus b square by a square. This is the formula for eccentricity E. E is equal to root of 1 minus b square by a square. Okay. Now let us see the standard form of an ellipse. Standard form of an ellipse. Say you have two forms of ellipse, x square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. This is the standard form of an ellipse. One more thing also, friends. This is here we'll have two axes. This is a major axis. This line is called major axis, and this is called minor axis. This is called major axis. This is called minor axis. The length of the major axis you can easily see. This is A, and again this is A plus A. This is A. Also this is A plus A to A. So length of the major axis is 2A, and length of the minor axis, this is 0B and this is 0 minus B. So length of minor axis 2B. So major axis 2A, minor axis 2B. This is minor, this is smaller, this is major, this is bigger. So major axis 2A, minor axis 2B. So these are some points. The first thing, one important point you have to note down, friends. Whenever an ellipse equation is given in this form or any other form, after rewriting the equation of the ellipse in this form, that is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1, you have to see whether a greater than b or a less than b. You have to verify whether a greater than b or a less than b. All these things which I discussed now, all these things which I have discussed now are a greater than b. All these things, all these figure and all these formulas are applicable only when a greater than b. Even when a less than b, the formula stands good. Formula is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. But the things will change. The value of E, the formula for E changes, and lattice rectum length changes, and everything changes. That we will see in tomorrow's class. For today's class, this is the picture concerned to x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1 when a greater than b. When a greater than b, all these things apply. Okay, friends. This is something, some brief definition about an ellipse. Okay, so let us see some problems. So the first thing you have to verify, friends. First thing you have to verify is whether a greater than b or not. If a greater than b, you have to apply these formulas, and if a less than b, we will have different formulas which we are going to discuss in tomorrow's session. Okay, friends. Okay, friends. First problem, let us see. Find the equation of the ellipse with focus at 1 comma minus 1. Focus 1 comma minus 1. Focus 1 comma minus 1, and E is equal to 2 by 3. E is equal to 2 by 3. Eccentricity is equal to 2 by 3. 2 by 3. And directrix x plus y plus 2 is equal to 0. X plus y plus 2 is equal to 0, friends. So focus is given, and directrix is given, and E is also given, and we know we can find the equation of the ellipse. So here E less than 1. Here 2 by 3 means 0.666. So E less than 1. So SP by PM is equal to E. SP by PM is equal to E. SP is equal to E into PM. By doing this, you get the equation of the required ellipse. Here you know everything. You can find SP. SP because point xy and focus is given 1, minus 1. You can also say the point x1, y1, and finally you can change. You can write the locus as xy, or you can say xy. Anything. The point is x1, y1. You can find SP. S is given 1 minus 1. SP you can find root of, or let us square this. SP is equal to this one. SP square is equal to E square into PM square. SP square you can find x1 minus x1 minus 1 whole square plus y1 plus 1 whole square. That is SP square. E square, E 2 by 3. E square means 4 by 9. PM square, the perpendicular distance from x1, y1 to this directrix line, x plus y plus 2. Mod ax1 plus b1 plus c by root of a square plus b square. By doing so, you can find the distance PM. So, thereafter just a simplification part only left over. So, you got, friends, eccentricity is given, directrix is given, as a point is P x1 y1, focus is given. We know the definition. As per ellipse definition, SP by PM is equal to G. SP by PM is equal to E. SP is equal to E into PM. SP square is equal to E square into PM square. SP we can find, PM we can find. SP distance between these 2 points, and PM distance between x1 y1 to the directrix. Okay, friends. SP square x1 minus 1 whole square plus y1 minus of minus 1, y1 plus 1 whole square. This is SP square. This is equal to 4 by 9 E square. 4 by 9 into distance between this point to this line, AX1 plus BY1 plus C by root of A square plus B square. 1 square plus 1 plus 1, 2. So this is the equation of the required ellipse. Friends, you can further simplify. It's not a big thing. You can easily simplify this thing. Okay, friends. Now here PM square, friends. PM square means here this one square by 2. Right. X1 plus B1 C by root of A square plus B square. Square here root gets eliminated, and here we get a square, and 2 square 4 gets cancelled. By cross multiplying, just I will write one more step. 4 gets cancelled, friends. 4 gets cancelled. 9 into x1 minus 1 whole square plus y1 plus 1 whole square is equal to 4 into x1 plus y1 plus 2 whole square. So everything is fine. So after simplifying, put x in place of x1 and y in place of y1. That is the required equation of the ellipse. Okay friends, let us see one more problem. Find the equation of the ellipse. Find the equation of the ellipse in the standard form whose distance between foci is 2. Whose distance between two foci is 2 and length of the lateral rectum 15 by 2. Length of the lateral rectum is given. Length of the lateral rectum we know 2b square by a. Length of the lateral rectum is 15 by 2. Is 15 by 2 and foci, distance between two foci. Distance between two foci. So this is AE 0. This is minus AE 0. So the distance between two foci is 2AE. 2AE. 2AE is equal to 2. 2AE is equal to 2 means A is equal to AE. AE is equal to 1. These two things are given friends. Distance between two foci is given. This is AE comma 0. This is minus AE comma 0. So the distance between these 2 points is 2AE. So 2AE is given. 2AE is equal to 2. AE is equal to 1. That is first thing. And what is the second thing? Length of the lattice rectum. Length of the lattice rectum 2b square by a. That is equal to 15 by 2. 15 by 2. These two things are given. Now we have to find the equation of the ellipse. Okay friends. See, AE is equal to 1. AE is equal to 1. We know friends, for this b square is equal to when a greater than b. When a greater than b, b square is equal to a square into 1 minus e square. Right friends? B square is equal to a square into 1 minus a square minus a square e square. It implies b square is equal to a square minus 1. It implies or b square is equal to a square minus 1. Okay friends. So now what do we want? We want the standard form of the equation is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. We have to find the values of a and b. We have to find the values of a and b. B square value let us substitute here friends. Lattice rectum 2 into a square minus 1 by a is equal to 15 by 2. 4a square minus 2a square minus 2. 4a square minus 4 is equal to 15a. It implies 4a square minus 15a minus 4 is equal to 0. 4a square minus 16a plus a minus 4 is equal to 0. It implies 4a into a minus 4 plus 1 into a minus 4 is equal to 0. So a is equal to 4, 1 and a is equal to minus 1 by 4. Let us take a is equal to 4. If a is equal to 4, b square is equal to, we want anyway b square, we don't want this thing, we don't want to find, just let us find b square. B square is equal to a square, 4 square 16 minus 1, 15. A square is equal to 16. Right friends, a 4, a square 16. So 16 minus 1, 15. Now the equation is, friends, x square by 16 plus y square by 15 is equal to 1. This is the required equation, friends. You can take, if you take a is equal to minus 1 by 4, b is a square is equal to 1 by 16, a square is equal to 1 by 16, then b square, a square minus 1 by 16 minus 1, you are getting minus. So consider only this value, a square is equal to 16 value. If a square is equal to 16, b square is equal to 15, then the required ellipse is x square by 16 plus y square by 15 is equal to 1. Okay, friends, I tell you once again, see in brief what is given. Distance between two foci is given, that is 2AE is given. If 2AE is equal to 1, this is first thing. And length of the lattice rectum is given, that is second thing. AE is, we have to eliminate E. Because in our equation we don't have E. So this is the eliminating process of E. We have this equation, when A greater than B, b square is equal to a square into 1 minus e square. So b square is equal to a square minus 1. B square is equal to a square minus 1. We have substituted in the place of b square. We got an equation, quadratic equation A, and by solving those two, we got a is equal to 4, a square is equal to 16. A square 16 means b square 15. The standard form is this one, friends. Okay, friends, let us do one more problem. Okay, friends, now let us see the next problem. Find the equation of the ellipse in the standard form such that the distance between the foci is 8. Distance between foci is 8. Distance between foci means this foci AE, focus AE comma 0, this focus minus AE comma 0. So distance between two foci is 2AE. 2AE is equal to 8 and AE is equal to 4. That is first thing, friends. And what else is given? And the distance between the directrices. This directrix is x is equal to a by e. This directrix is x is equal to minus a by e. So the distance between the two directrices is 2 into a by e plus a by e. So 2 into a by e is equal to 32 to 16s. So a by e is equal to 16. A by e is equal to 16. Now multiplying these two things, AE into a by e, 4 into 16, 64. A square is equal to 64, friends. A square is equal to 64. Now we have to find b square to write the standard form. B square, for b square you have a formula, friends. B square is equal to a square into 1 minus b square. That is equal to a square minus a square e square. That is equal to a square 64 minus a square e square 16. That is equal to 48. You know a square, you know b square. So the equation is x square by 64 plus y square by 48 is equal to 1. This is the required equation, friends. Simple problem, friends. Okay. See our next problem, friends. Find the eccentricity of the ellipse in standard form if the length of the latus rectum is equal to half of its major axis. So length of the latus rectum 2b square by a. Length of the latus rectum is equal to half of the length of the major axis. Major axis 2a, minor axis 2b, we know that. So length of the latus rectum is half of major axis. This cancelled. So a into a square is equal to 2b square. A square is equal to 2b square. This is one conclusion. We have to find the eccentricity. Eccentricity formula, direct formula is also there, friends. Eccentricity is equal to root of 1 minus b square by a square. This formula is nothing from b square is equal to a square into 1 minus c square. On simplification, you get e is equal to this much. This is equal to root of 1 minus b square by a square is equal to 2b square, or b square by a square is equal to 1 by 2. Anyway, b square gets cancelled. Root of 1 minus 1 by 2, that is equal to root 1 by 2 or 1 by root 2. Eccentricity is 1 by root 2, friends. Okay, friends, easy problem, friends. Okay, let us see the next problem. Friends, equation of the ellipse, if it passes through minus 2 comma 2 and 3 comma minus 1, this is easy, of course. Standard form we know, x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. So we have to find the values of 1 by a square and 1 by b square values. Okay, friends. So the standard form is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. X square, this ellipse is passing through this point. So let us substitute this point. Minus 2 whole square, 4 by a square plus 4 by b square is equal to 1. This is the first equation. And the second equation, 3 square, 9 by a square plus 9 by, 1 minus 1 whole square, 1 by b square is equal to 1. Say 1 by a square is equal to some p, 1 by b square is equal to some q. Say p is equal to 1 by a square and q is equal to 1 by b square. Then 4p plus 4q is equal to 1. This is 9p plus 1q is equal to 1. Solving these two equations, we get 9p minus 4p, 5p minus 3q is equal to 0. So, how to 5p minus 3q is equal to 0, or p is equal to 3q by 5. P is equal to 3q by 5. So, here 5p is equal to 3q. That value we have to again substitute in this. Okay, p is equal to 3q by 5. Let us substitute p value here, then we get a q. Okay, friends. 4 into p. What is p? 3q by 5. 3q by 5 plus 4q is equal to 1. 4 3s 12q plus 20q is equal to 5. Right, friends? 32q is equal to 5. Q is equal to 5 by 32. This is one equation, friends. This is one value. And now let us find value of p. P is equal to 3 into what is q? 5 by 32. 5 by 32 by 5. 3 by 5 into q is 5 by 32. 5 gets cancelled. 3 by 32 is the value of p. So P means 1 by A square. Now 1 by A square is equal to 3 by 32. 1 by B square is equal to 5 by 32. Okay friends. 1 by A square. 1 by A square plus P. That is 3x square by 32 plus Q is 1 by B square is equal to Q. What is Q? 5 by 32. So 5y square by 32 is equal to 1. This is the required equation of the ellipse. See friends, here easy thing, but a little small little confusion. It is confusion. Nothing is no confusion. It's very clear, very clear. Of course, we got the p value in terms of Q. So we have substituted the same thing in the first equation. This equation, we got Q 5 by 32 and P 3 by 32. P means 1 by A square. 1 by A square 3 by 32. 1 by B square 5 by 32. Okay friends, we shall discuss some more problems in our next session. Okay friends, thank you.